Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. Fixing to start getting ready for the day. We're going over to my mom's house for Christmas Eve lunch and do our gift exchange. And then I'm going to try and conquer one more store for one more thing. And then it's time to prep for Christmas supper. And oh my gosh, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, awesome day today. So I'll be back.
What happened to the car? The hood. What happened to that hood? How long you gonna have it? Well, if they got a hold of you,
Hey you guys, we're back from my mom's for Christmas Eve. Brunch, lunch, supper, everything all wrapped in one. And I'm starting to prep for supper tomorrow, our Christmas supper. So, that being said, we got the deviled eggs ready and going. Gonna put them in the refrigerator. Okay, the next dish that I'm prepping for tomorrow is my green beans. And I don't even know what they're called, so we'll just call them our Southern Tex-Mex green beans, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to do 4 cans of green beans, maybe 2 cans, but if not, just the 1 can of Rotel. And then I'm going to dice up an onion and then a package of bacon. And then I just let them cook really super slow. And then, of course, I'll add like salt. Well, not really salt. I'll use a seasonal. I'll put pepper in it and garlic powder. And just to taste. And they actually turn out really super good, you guys. So let me get to chopping. And I'm just waiting for the bacon to thaw out a little bit before I turn around and I actually cut that up and put it in the pot. But I'm going to slow cook them in a crock pot. So they're actually going to cook from the time I get done putting the bacon in and the seasoning and everything. They're going to cook all night until tomorrow, probably around 12, 1 o'clock, depending on whenever the turkey and the ham gets done. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. And there's my crock pot. So there's 1 can, and I do the juice and all. I don't strain them or anything like that. I actually will add water to this. Golly, they're not wanting to come out, you guys. And then tomorrow we're also doing corn on the cob. Okay. And there's the can of Rotel. And then I'm going to do a half an onion first to see how that, I'm stuck, you guys. That's fine. I'll just get it with my hands. I normally use a knife to do it. Okay. And then that's just going to set until my bacon thaws out and I can get it cut up easily without being dangerous about it. And then I'll add my my salt. Or not my salt, I'm sorry, I said it again. My seasonal, my pepper, and my garlic into it. And then I will add some water to it just so that it doesn't evaporate or anything like, you know. So it has plenty of liquids in it. So I will be right back. Okay, and I just added the salt, the seasonal, and the garlic powder on top. And then, of course, when I add the more water in and I add my bacon in, I'll stir it all up. But in the meantime, we're going to pop the lid on and just let it sit there until it's ready to turn on. And I'm going to cook it on low. I'm going to do this so the kids don't get into it. You guys, I'm walking it. This here is the coolest crock pot. It is the Pioneer Woman. If you guys get one or you need a new crock pot, it is the ultimate. It has the lockdown to where your lid won't come off. It has a rubber seal around the lid to keep it firmly down, no leaking or anything. It is, and it's pretty on top of that. Look at that. Is that not cute? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, while I'm waiting for the bacon for the green beans, I haven't forgot about those, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and prep and get ready for the stuffing. Normally, I do 2 stuffings. I do a bread stuffing, which is the the stuffing part is by Pepperidge Farm. And then I'll do a sweet cornbread stuffing. But this year, I'm going to eliminate the sweet cornbread stuffing because of the carbs. I am still trying to watch what I eat and how much carbs I eat in the meantime while I'm trying to enjoy all the awesome food. That being said, it's very hard to do, but we're still going to give it a whirl. So I'm just going to eliminate the sweet cornbread stuffing for tomorrow. And then what we'll do is for our New Year's traditional supper, on New Year's Day, I'll make sweet cornbread. So that being said, let me show you exactly what we've got going on. And that I'm using, you can use any kind. I personally think even the generic brand it's all the same. It just all, depends on what you put into it, your servings on it, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to cook this whole package. I'm going to see if it's going to be enough, which I think it will be. And then I'm going to do 2 cups of chicken stock. I'm not doing the broth. I'm doing the chicken stock this time. I'm going to do a cup. Yeah, about a cup of celery finely cut and a whole onion finely cut. So I will get to going, and then as I'm adding everything in for the water, because, oh, and also butter. You got to add butter to this, to the chicken stock, the celery, and the onions. I put that all in the pot, and I cook it, warm it up, and then I add my stuffing to it. Then I'll get it put in my skillets, because I started using cast iron skillets to cook it in, which is awesome. I like the way it turns out. And then that way it will be ready to go tomorrow morning. I just have to pop those bad boys in and cook them. So that eliminates that for tomorrow. Okay, so I got my butter in here, and it is going to take 4 tablespoons of butter, and that's right at 4 tablespoons of butter. And then 2 cups of the broth, but I'm using the stock today. And then I'm also going to add my chopped celery and onions to it. And then we're going to, I know I'm showing you guys my dirty stuff because I've been cooking. I do apologize for that. Okay. Get that all in there, so it's all in there. And then, one-handed, you guys. One-handed. Give me credit. Just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to turn this on. I'm just going to do it on low. But I'm also going to add some pepper to it. Always add pepper to my stuff. I'm a pepperaholic. And then, of course, garlic powder. I'm a garlicky person. And then some seasonal. Okay. And then after that, remove all this stuff so we do not want the plastic to melt at all. And then I'm just going to stir it around like so, and we're going to let it do its thing. But I might have to add just a little bit more chicken stock. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because it just don't look like enough. There we go. I'm a little bit happier with that. It's hard for me to follow instructions when it comes to cooking, y'all. But hey, okay. And I'm just going to let this warm up, do its thing to where my celery and my onions get tender. And then once it's done, I'm going to add the stuffing to it. We're going to mix it around, fluff it up, and then I'll get it in the cast iron skillets. I'll be back. Hey everybody, it is nice and hot. The onions and the celery have gotten tender for the most part. My seasoning's in, and so now it's time to turn the burner off. And we're gonna pour the stuffing in. And then we're just gonna mix it until it is all gooey and damp. And I'm thinking this will be enough for us tomorrow. I know my pot's going all over the place, you guys. It's hard to do with one hand, but hey, we're getting it done. But we just want to make sure everything is mixed nice and good. And it looks like it is. And then I'm going to put it in the cast iron skillet, and I, oh my gosh, and I put, and I sprayed it. So that way we don't want it to stick for the most part. Okay, I'll be right back. In the cast iron skillet, I'm just going to spread it around. Alright. And that is it, you guys. And then it's going to bake until it is a really a little bit more than a golden brown. But, and then our stuffing will be done. And I think that there is just plenty for us tomorrow. So, if not, I've got another bag, but I think this will do. So we don't have a lot of leftovers. We'll have some, but not a lot. Okay, I don't know if you guys have this problem or not where you live, but I do. And it seems like I've had this problem for a few years now. Quite a few years, as a matter of fact. I cannot find no cherry pies at Sam's Club. You can find them in the freezer department, but they're just not the same when you bake those. So I'm going to make a homemade cherry pie tomorrow. It's canned cherries, and then I add my sweetness to them and all that, and then I bake it. So I will prep that here in just a few. I may get it on here, I may not, I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite decided, but it's really super simple. I mean, it's the simplest cherry pie in the world, you guys. So we will, yeah. So really super simple. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, the bacon is chopped, diced, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to put it in here. And then we're going to add some water. Just a little bit more. Right there. And then we're going to put the lid back on, and we're going to turn this bad boy on low. So it will cook overnight. And I'll turn it up on high. Sorry about that, you guys. I'll turn it up on high. I'll turn it up on high in the morning, and then it'll be ready by the time we're ready to eat. And that is it for tonight, you guys. I'm going to go, and we're going to finish sitting by the fire and just chill until it's time for bed. And then Santa's going to come, and we're going to catch some shut-eye, and then Christmas will be here. So you guys have a Merry, Merry Christmas Eve. Be safe on your travels, and I will see y'all later. Bye.